Welcome back to Lakers News Fun Report, where we bring you the latest and most exciting sports news every single day. And today, we have something which told schools, one of the most thrilling and intense series the Lakers have ever been a part of. A while to roller coaster each spin. In gaming, the Lakers locked out to a shed and slow, but again, that was a statement, an event a quattro, like 10-5 victory that completely turned the TG of the series. But how did they go from looking so overwhelmed to looking like a completely different team? That's exactly what we're going to break down today. Stick around, because you won't want to miss this one. Now let's set the stage. Gaming was an agadamary for Lakers fans. The Timberwolves were hunting circles around Los Angeles, dominating on both ends of the floor. The Lakers were sluggish, unable to find any hidden, and their defense located lackluster. Minnesota's offense was clicking, their defense was focusing, and they locked heads to take control of the series. Each had fans and analysts alike asking the same question. Could the Lakers compete with this team? But again, well, it was a completely different story. From the opening chip, the Lakers locked like a team on mission. It was as if they flipped a switch. The energy, the urgency, everything about their performance said, "We are here to fight." And that's exactly what they did. The Lakers came out swinging, and with a powerful performance on both ends of the floor, they walk away with an ovent quattro. What a single victory that cheered the series at you. So, what changes between gaming and gaming? On paper, not much. Luka Doncic, in his post-gaming interview, put it simply, which didn't change much, it was just a matter of being more physical. And this team, we were locked in for all quarantine 8 minutes. That coach tells us everything we need to know. The Lakers didn't try to reinvent the wheel. They just doubled down what they already had and broke the intensity they were like in before. Now let's dive into the details of what actually went down on the court. Game on, the Lakers were unable to contain Minnesota's perimeter attack. The Timberwolves were getting open looks, moving freely, and hitting shots with us. But in-game doors, the Lakers locked that down. Their defense was for catching. They swarmed the ball, put down passing lanes, and contested every single shot. The result? Minnesota shot just 15% from three-point range, the worst percentage an Lakers opponent had posted all season. Each vast about the perimeter defense, though. The Lakers also dominated the punch. Every ball was a battle, every loose ball was contested, and the Lakers played with an urgency that was simply missing in gaming. They ultra-balled the Timberwolves quarantine, Trenta Quattro, sending a loud message: you're not pushing OS around anymore. But there was one defensive motto that truly sought out. Anthony Edwards, who had been the Timberwolves star in gaming, was completely shut down. After the game, Edwards admitted that something unexpected. They were throwing defensive looks at me they've never seen before. He was confused. Think about that for a moment. Anthony Edwards, one of the most confident and explosive players in the league, saying he was confused that SpyX's volume is about the impact of the Lakers' defensive adjustments. Sure, the overall strategy didn't change drastically, but the execution was what truly trauming, sort of. The Lakers used traps, switches, help defense, and rotations to perfection, leaving Edwards crush in his head. But let's not forget about the bigger picture here. The Lakers didn't just change tactics, they changed their mentality. They played with urgency, they communicated better, and most importantly, they played with heart. This was the same thing we saw in Game Room. This was a team that came together with a singular focus: to fight, to compete, and to take control of the series. So, where does that leave us now? The series shared that and it is a gentle Minnesota 4-game trace. The Timberwolves' home crowd will be hawking, and the pressure will be on. But the Lakers have now seen what works. They found a formula: physicality, effort, and execution. If they can carry that over to game trace, they've got more than just a fighting chance they could seize control of the series. But here is the big question: can they keep it up? Can the Lakers, especially after a grueling game, continue to bring that same intensity? Can they match the Timberwolves physically on the road, where the environment will be even more silly? Fans are wondering if this is the Hell Lakers till now, if this is the squad that can make a deep playoff hand. Or could the game, have been just a flash in the pan? A one game, you wonder. Only team will tell, but the stakes have never been higher. One key piece of the puzzle is Hachimura. He's been playing out of position at center for the Lakers, but his defensive versatility has been always a set. He stepped up in ways that many didn't expect, and his ability to guard multiple positions has allowed the Lakers to match up with Minnesota's offensive triads like Hudge Gobert and Anthony Edwards. But in game doys, Hachimura took a hard hit to the face during a battle for position in the punch. He was visibly shocking but managed to return to the game. Afterwards, head coach Hoda Hake confirmed that Hachimura will wear a mask as a precaution, which is great news for Lakers fans. Hachimura's tokenism determination are unquestionably, and the Lakers will need him more than ever as they head into Game Trace. So, how will Hachimura's injury affect the Lakers? He's be a key part of their defense, especially when it comes to warding players like Edwards. Can he keep up his level of play despite the injury? The Lakers are open for that with a mask. Hachimura can continue to contribute without issue, and his ability to switch on to bigger players, contest shots, and fight for her bones will be crucial in game trades. But let's also talk about the other star players. Luka Doncic has been nothing short of a game changer since joining the Lakers. He's provided scoring, playmaking, and leadership on the floor, and he's starting to look more comfortable in his new Holy. LeBron James, despite being 14 years old, is still the cornerstone of the team, continuing to death Father Cheney with his all-around game. And Austin Reaves, he stepped up as a reliable secondary soccer range playmaker. These three are going to be crucial as the series continues, but the Lakers can't rely solely on the intercarry Delage. Offensively, the Lakers still have work to do. While David being great defensively, their offense has been consistent. They've struggled to generate easy baskets and heavily lead to evilly on his Olaton plays. But here is where Hachimura could make a difference. His ability to score in transition and provide a spark off the bench is something the Lakers desperately need. If he can help create more fast-breaking opportunities, it could give the team the offensive boost they need. But here is where the Lakers have a huge advantage, their defense. If they can keep Minnesota's three-point shoot under control, continuing to dominate the ball arts, and keep Edwards in check, they all have a real chance to toasty our game on the road, but the key is maintaining focus and energy for all quarantine or 2 minutes. In game doys, they showed what they have capability of when they bring that in city. Now the question is, can they do it again? One thing the Lakers have demonstrated is their ability to adjust on the fly. This ability to make image gaming collections, especially defensive, is a testament to the coach staff and the players' understanding of what needs to be done. They've shown that they're not afraid to experiment with different defensive schemes, which has been a huge asset in limiting Minnesota's offensive firepower. LeBron James, as always, has been the cornerstone of the Lakers' success. Despite his age, he continues to defy the odds, proving that he is still one of the best players in the league. His leadership on and off the floor has been valuable in keeping the team focused, especially when Finn started to go south in gaming. His veteran presence is something that other players caning on as they navigate the empty city of the playoffs. But what's been even more impressive is the highs of ousting Reaves. In the face of adversity, he has stepped up and proved that he can be counted on including moments. His ability to score, distribute, and defending has made him one of the most consistent performers for the Lakers in this series. As the series progresses, it will be crucial for Reaves to continue to asset himself as a key contributor. While the Lakers' defense has been the backbone of their success, their offense still has room for improvement. There have been moments where Dave struggled to generate efficiency in scoring, especially against Chachistoga as the Chamberwolves. But that's where players like Yaya Hachimura come into play. Hachimura has the ability to score in multiple ways, and his ability to hit Chamele shots could help open up the offense, and he'll have some of the pressure on the other stars. Speaking of Hachimura, his injury in-game thus raised some serious concerns. But Chinovi and Hachimura stolen his engine resolve. It is expected that he will play through the pinning Nudo be a crucial part of the Lakers' rotation. His presence in the punch, both offensive value and defensive value, is something the Lakers can't afford to lose, especially in a teach series like this one. The Lakers also need to continue capitalizing on their fast-breaking opportunities. Transition offense has been a big part of their success, and if they can continue to push the pace, they can force the Timber office into uncomfortable situations. With their athleticism and defensive prowess, the Lakers can thrive in these situations, especially if Hachimura and Reaves continue to push the tempo. But what about the Timberwolves? They are not going down without a fight. Minnesota has a lot of talent, and the Alley be looking to bounce back from their game those loys. Players like Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, and Hugh Gilbert are capable of taking over a game, and the Lakers can't afford to take them legibly. The Timberwolves will be hungry to prove that they can hang with the Lakers, and their home crowd will bear a huge effect or in-game trace. However, the Lakers' defense EFE stays as locked in as it was in-game doors. Could be the key to neutralizing Minnesota's offensive weapons. The Lakers have shown that they can shoot down Edwards and disrupt Minnesota's offense. If they can't continue to put pressure on their shoulders and contest every shot, it will make life difficult for the Timberwolves to get into a hidden. As we head into game trace, the Lakers will need to stay focused and maintain the intense seat that got them back in the series. The Timberwolves will be coming out swinging, but the Lakers have proven they can match their physicality and even multiply them when they bring their game. The next game will be a test of character, determination, and execution. One factor that could play a big role is the Lakers' ability to handle the pressure. The environment team in Minnesota will be a stealing, and the Timberwolves will be a share to gain control of the series. If the Lakers can stay under pressure, continuing to their defensive schemes and keeping their offense flowing, they have a real shot at Ciali in a game on the road. This series is shaping up to be one of the most exciting and unpredictable matchups of the playoffs. The Lakers have shown flashes of brilliance, but they will need to bring that level of play every game if they want to come out on top. It is a battle of views, and the team that can maintain its composure and intensity will likely emerge victorious. The Lakers' resiliency has been on full display, and that's something fun can hang their hat on as we head into the next game. They were proven they can compete at their biggest level, and now it is all about execution. With a hype mentality, the Lakers could very well seize control of these series and take the next step to a deep playoff hand. But no matter what happens, Game Days has proven that the Lakers are not a team to be underestimated. They have shown they can bounce back from adversity and take on any challenge. Veteran or not, they can't continue this level of playing mainstream-based scene. But one thing is for sure, they are not going down without a fight. So let's get ahead for game trace. The Lakers are locked in, and the Timberwolves are hungry. It is going to be a battle, but with the way the Lakers have been playing, they've got a real chance to take a commanding lead in the series. It is all about executing intensity and playing with heart. One player who could be crucial off the bench is Shredder. His ability to pressure opposing ball and layers and create opportunities in transition makes him an invaluable piece of distinct. His defense has been impressive, and JF can continue to apply at the same level of intensity against Minnesota's guards. It could force turnovers and swing momentum in the Lakers' favor. Schrader will need to remain aggressive and find ways to disrupt the Timberwolves' offense while keeping his composure. The biggest question moving forward is that the Lakers can keep up with Minnesota's fast pace. The Timberwolves love to run, and their transition game has been a key part of their success. If the Lakers can slow the game down and control the tempo, they'll be able to impose their defensive will and force the Timberwolves to play at their pace. Transition defense will be absolutely critical, and the Lakers will need to get back quickly and secure those defensive rebounds. Another area of concern for the Lakers is the three-point shooting. While their defense has been solid, they've struggled that teams still find consistency from beyond the arc. The Timberwolves have been able to stretch the floor, and if the Lakers can't match that shoot efficiency, it could give Minnesota an edge. If players like LeBron, Heavis, and Yashimura can knock down key trees, it would give the Lakers a more balanced attack and open up space for their interior game. Spiking off LeBron James, one thing that can't be overstated is his leadership. He has the ability to raise his game when he needs it most, and with a set share that the pressure will be on. If LeBron can continue to play at a high level and carry the team, it could make a huge difference in these sets. But even more important than his scoring is his ability to keep the team focused and count, especially in high-pressure moments. And what about game trace Polygas Minnesota? The Timberwolves will be hungry to bounce back after a tall game dose loss, and with a home crowd behind them, they'll be looking to gain control. But if the Lakers can continue their defensive efforts, improve their offensive execution, and stage disciplinage, they have watched each take a commanding lead in the series. But what do you think about all of this? Can the Lakers keep up their momentum, or will the Timberwolves take back control in game trace? I can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Lakers News from Report and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update.